Okay, so I'm a huge Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan, and I've noticed that a lot of people out there are Buffy fans. And, you know, if you like Buffy, I cannot strongly recommend enough Season 8 on the comics. Season 8 was really good. Uh, and also, I cannot strongly recommend enough uh, getting these library editions. The the art on the covers and everything of these library editions by George Zitney is freaking amazing. And on the back, you've got different things that are going on. Um, the basic gist of season 8 is that for whatever reason, I don't really know what happened, but Dawn is a giant, and which is kind of funny. Uh, and Xander has an eye patch. Um, basically, after season 7, you had everybody that turned into Slayers, and Buffy and Xander got together and they formed like a Slayer army. And in season 8, they fight against an enemy called Twilight. And, it is crazy good. The interaction between all of the characters and everything. I guess the reason I'm making this video is to say that don't get season 9. Don't jump in and try to get issues on season 10 because even though Xander is writing season 10, what's his name, Nicholas Brendon, even though he's writing season 10, it's really not all that good. Season 9 wasn't written by Joss Whedon, so it's also not that great. The art in season 8 by George Jitney is freaking amazing. These library editions are relatively cheap. They're like about 25 to 30 bucks a piece, depending on what your comic shop is doing. And they're just, the art is giant size. And there's some, it's funny to look back on these since it's been so long since I've written them, or since I read them. But there's just so much good stuff going on in this season 8. I mean, I think that anybody that is anybody that's a Buffy fan would have to like this season 8. Like I said, not so much season 9. Don't read season 10 and be turned off, because season 10 so far is kind of sucky. I don't out myself a lot as being somebody who is a huge Buffy fan, but I'm a huge Buffy fan. Been on message boards about Buffy since God, way too long, and arguing back and forth about what's the best about this or what's the best about that. You know, it's a show that I really wish. Forever I heard that they were going to do a Faith movie, and they didn't do a Faith movie, and now I believe that Elijah Dushku is probably too old to mess around with trying to do a Faith movie. Sarah Michelle Gellar is probably too old. They really missed the boat on that one. Granted, they could make a younger Slayer, because there's Slayers all over the place. But, the basis of the show just isn't there anymore. In comics, it's pretty good. I think one thing that I didn't like about season 9, that season 10 is better, is that Giles was gone. And in season 10, he's been, not reincarnated, he's been, reincarnated, I don't know, he's like a 12-year-old boy. And it's kind of funny seeing Giles and a 12-year-old boy. I don't have total knocks on season 10 so far. I'm not a huge fan. At least Magic is back. Season 9, Magic is gone, and it's just a bunch of 20-something issues of Willow moping and Buffy feeling guilty and not all that great. Basically, the gist of season 8, though, is that Harmony has decided that she's going to have a reality show called like Bite This or something, and when she starts to get sympathy for the vampires, all of a sudden the world goes against the Slayers. And so now the world is out to try to kill the Slayers. Tale as old as time. But the way that the Slayers operate and characters that are brought back, I mean, you've got Oz, who is living at like a Tibetan temple now in order to keep himself from turning into a werewolf. And, so they go there. The interaction between Buffy and Spike in this season is great. Like I say, I can't strongly enough recommend season 8. It was crazy good. I would suggest that you skip season 9 and just know there was no magic, and then you can jump right into season 10. But like I say, as a tremendous Buffy fan, I really enjoyed the continuation that these gave me. And like I say, these library editions in the back, you've got a lot of storyboarding and sketch art. You've also, one of the best things I like about this is there's a breakdown of art. Like you get the black and whites there, but you get the pencil sketches over here. You get covers, and there's the colored version of that Dawn stomping Tokyo, Godzilla style. One of the things that I really like about this too is you get rejected covers that never actually made it. A lot of times you'll get like 12 covers that Jitney gave to him to try to make that one cover. This series has got some really good writers on it. In this first volume, you've got Joss Whedon. You've also got Brian K. Vaughan. In the second volume, you've got Joss Whedon, but you've also got Brad Messler. In the third volume, you've got Josh Loeb plus Joss Whedon. In the fourth volume, I don't remember what the fourth volume was, but George Jitney's art in this is just top freaking notch. In season 9, he didn't do the art on it. Joss Whedon gave over control to his brother, which was just horrible. But, like I say, anybody out there that's a Buffy fan, I would strongly recommend checking out season 8, because season 8 was awesome. There's a huge freaking twist at the end of it that you kind of see coming, but at the same time, not in the way that it comes. And Spike with a a freaking airship full of aliens is pretty interesting. But that's about all I got to say about that. I just wanted to do something to give a shout out to Buffy. And anyway, get back out here and get back to reading some comics.